edition. I tried to do the PC version, but for some reason my PC just does not want to record to the PC anymore, which is kind of odd. So, guess another episode that the PC won't have, and this will have to be the same one. So let's begin for our next mission. Yay! Time in a bottle.
We have a lead on the Krenim. Voyager went to Krenim's space looking for them a few months ago, but didn't find much more than a Vaudois and some anomalous sensor readings. But now, we found a Ferengi selling what he claims are Krenim artifacts. You are authorized to negotiate with the Ferengi and obtain these artifacts. Follow the trail where it leads. We need a weapon against the Icodians. And the Vaudois have gone to a great deal of trouble to keep whatever secrets the Krenim have out of our hands.
Alrighty. Let's go see what's going on.
Welcome to Josat.
Alright, let's make this my active mission. Alright, let's begin. Yay. Hopefully it's not recording, hopefully it's recording through the headset mic and not the laptop mic, like it did the last time, or last recording. Sir, business facilitator Quinn has rented space at the station for his private sales meeting. We aren't sure what the object he is selling is yet, but the rumors are that it is a technological device of some sort. The price Quinn is asking for, it is significant. You could buy a moon for this much latinum. Starfleet Command reports that additional assistance is en route, but that we should go ahead and make an attempt to obtain the device. Alright.
May I help you? Oh, wait, you must be. I'm sorry, but the business facilitator is busy at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
We had an appointment.
Yes, but Quinn left me explicit instructions about this. He's in the middle of a delicate negotiation to triple his profits on the sale of a rare Delta Quadrant artifact, and cannot be disturbed.
Doesn't Quinn want to hear an offer from a combined financial resources of Starfleet, the Klingon Empire, and the Romulan Republic?
Maybe. Let's see. It was something. Krenim, I think? Oh, Delta Quadrant treasures are all the rage right now. Artifacts from cultures the Vaudois wiped out are particularly valuable. Quinn's made quite a bit of latinum bringing them back through the gateways. Now, that profit-sharing plan he promised me hasn't materialized, but isn't my place to complain.
I know you're just doing your job, but it's very important we get the artifact, please.
I'm sorry, but my instructions were very clear.
There must be something we can do for you in exchange.
Well, I'm sorry, but I need this job. I'm trying to save up enough for a ticket off this station.
I will arrange for transportation for you to anywhere you'd like to go, free of charge.
You can? What am I saying? You have a starship, of course you can. Go on ahead. Glenn and the other buyer are in the cargo bay, but you better hurry. They were trying to get the deal finalized before you could stop them. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting us pass. My crew will make arrangements for you. Alright, Quinn. What's your MO? Trying to screw us over when we offered to buy it first. Yeah, well, we were supposed to be his client first, not you, Mr. Ogolo.
Not so fast. The gentleman with the rather imposing associates over there has just made a very competitive offer for the device. Care to make a counter bid?
I'll make it worth your time to deal exclusively with me.
You said there weren't any other buyers, Quinn. Now what do I see? Romulan Republic refugees probably here to beg for another handout. Guards, get these riffraff out of here so I can conclude my deal in peace.
I'm not leaving without the device. That is not the weapon I wanted. That's my primary. I thought I put the pistol on there. I was wondering why it was not firing like a pistol like I thought it was. Or semi-automatic. Alright, Quinn.
Fine. I'll add what I was going to pay those guards to my offer. Hold it!
I am not son of Grand Nagus Rom. And I am a Ferengi. And when you deal with these people, you deal with me. You have a choice. Either deal with me, or I ask my father to have a word with the Liquidators about your poor business practice.
Well, I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
I'm kind of surprised that Rom is still Grand Nagus after 30 plus years.
Get out! Not you.
Alright, Quinn. What do you
Here's
know
my
about this
best
device?
offer. How about we agree on a price, and you get your Delta Quadrant doodad, and I leave. Everyone's happy.
Not so fast, Quinn.
No? Fine. How about I answer your questions, and maybe then I get to leave? But let's get on with it. Every minute I stand here, I'm losing a strip of platinum. Time is a very valuable commodity.
What do you know about the relic?
The device is Krenim in origin. Specifically, it's from the Krenim Imperium. Constructed sometime in the mid-22nd century, if I had to take a guess. Strange piece of technology. I haven't seen anything else like it. Highly advanced, and it has hallmarks of Krenim work. But it's, odd. Definitely odd.
What happened to the Krenim?
The Vatlar, that's what. At one point, the Krenim Imperium held more than 200 star systems in the Delta Quadrant. They lost some of that territory in a couple of wars, but overall they were doing well. Not the biggest business in the quadrant, but not the smallest either. When the Vatlar started their war, Gaul took a special interest in the Krenim. Bombed them back to the Stone Age, and then some. As far as anyone knows, the Krenim are basically extinct these days.
Where did you get the device?
I picked it up from a Talaxian who wanted to trade for supplies. He told me he got it from the Kayana system. That was it. There used to be a Krenim colony there, but it's gone now, just like the rest of their empire.
Gone? The Vaadwaur destroyed them?
The Talaxian wasn't very clear on that. He just said, gone. If I'd asked any more questions, he might have increased his price.
Anything else?
As a show of good faith to the son of the Nagas, I'm willing to tell you for free. But don't let this get around. It would ruin my reputation as a businessman. The device emits some unusual energy readings. The shielding may malfunction, or maybe it's not fully operational anymore. I'm not sure. But that's why I'm selling it as an antique. As is, and no refunds.
What kind of unusual energy readings?
Do I look like a member of the Vulcan Science Academy to you? I don't know. It's yours now. You paid for it. You figure it out. I hope it doesn't blow up your ship. Now, may I go so we can put all this unpleasantness behind us? I want to drown my sorrows in a common cocktail and think about all the profit I didn't earn today.
Go and stay out of trouble. Alright, now
Don't let the staff of office and these good looks fool you. I'm here as a Starfleet officer, and I don't normally flaunt my family connections. But in this case, it seemed like the best way to solve a problem. So I borrowed my dad's second best staff.
thanks for the assist. It didn't look like Ogolo was going to let us purchase the Krenim artifact while he was still in the room.
Interesting. I know Voyager encountered the Krenim during the journey, and Tuvok was looking for survivors of the Vaadwaur purges. For now, though, perhaps we should concentrate on learning what we can from this device.
Agreed. Now what should we do about the force field?
Quinn left without taking down his security, but fortunately I know how to get around it. This isn't a very sophisticated system. It's hardly worth the Latin we paid for it. If we overload the EPS conduits, we'll create a cascade failure in the system that the control protocols won't be able to handle. That should drop the force field.
I'm not familiar with your background, Captain. Mind giving me a short version?
I don't mind telling you a bit about myself at all. I grew up on Deep Space Nine with my father and my uncle Quark. That was back before my dad became the Nagas. He was just a maintenance tech. Like my father, I preferred engineering to business. And Captain Sisko helped me get into the Academy, the first Ferengi ever to join Starfleet. I fought in the Dominion War, which is an experience I never want to repeat. And I spent some time on exploration ships. Then it was back to DS9 for a while, off to Utopia Planitia to work with the SCE, and finally taking command of the Chimera. Now I get to see the technology I helped develop at work in the field.
Yeah, you lost your leg in the Dominion War too. Long and interesting career, Captain. Glad to meet you.
Interesting. I know Voyager encountered the Krenim during...
I already
Quinn left
said
without
that.
taking
Let's
down.
do this.
I think you can overload the EPS conduits in the corner there.
Yeah, don't know if that's the smartest thing to do, but you're the engineer. I'm only a tactician.
Now that the power flow is disrupted, we can override the administrative access requirement.
Right, I'll override the controls next.
The controls are... Yes! Over here by the artifact.
Excuse me.
Excellent. Now we can get a good look at this. The waveforms aren't like anything I've seen before. I think I'm getting something. This is definitely Krenim in origin. And Quinn was right on the age. I'm also seeing some repeating elements in the base code, almost like a signature. And that strange energy Quinn was talking about is actually chronotons. A lot of chronotons. And chronotons mean temporal manipulation. This little box just got a lot more interesting.
Indeed, very interesting.
I'll take the device back to my ship, the Chimera, and have a look while we're on the way to the Kiana system. From what I understand, Voyager sent an away team to the Kiana system a few weeks ago, but they encountered some resistance and were forced to pull back before they could find what they were looking for. now that we have this, maybe we'll be able to find the Brenna. If there's anything left to find.
Understood. See you in the Delta Quadrant.
I've explored many places as a Starfleet officer, but this is my first time seeing the Delta Quadrant. According to Quinn, the Krenim artifact came from this system. I hope we haven't come all this way just to chase ghosts.
Hope
I've
so
had
too.
a chance to look at the Krenim device, although I'm not sure how to activate it yet. It's definitely designed for temporal manipulation, although I don't think it would enable someone to travel through time. It's almost like a step sideways, if that makes any sense at all. I'll keep working on it and let you know if I learn anything more.
Perhaps we can find something here that can explain it.
Voyager's preliminary scans of the system turned up a number of anomalies, but nothing conclusive. According to Krenim records, though, there's supposed to be an M-class planet in this system. We're not reading anything like that on the sensors.
Maybe the planet is the source of the asteroid. Planet is the source of the asteroids, okay. We're also picking up some wreckage.
Could be. Let's check that wreckage out first. It might give us a better idea of what happened out here. And we should be on the lookout for Vodwar. Preliminary scans indicate they've been actively patrolling through this system.
Agreed. Set a course for the wreckage around the asteroid.
Keep an eye out for Vodwar. They're still patrolling this area. If I had to place a bet, I'd say that wreckage is where this artifact was found. Heads up! Vodwar on an intercept.
Good idea. Let's try using the asteroids as cover.
Harold! They must be looking for that Vodwar patrol. I don't think those heralds detected us.
They're trying to probably look for that anomalous readings that Voyager found. Or they're probably investigating the anomalous readings.
gotten a signal out. So much for our investigation.
Alright. Now what, Nog?
There was something about the Krenim that was such a threat to the Vaadwaur and the Iconians that they're still patrolling the old Krenim systems. If we can find more Krenim technology, or maybe unlock what we have, we might be able to find out what is so important. That could be something the Alliance can use against the Iconians. I recommend that the Chimera and your ship patrol the outer system while we take an away team to the surface. I'll bring the device and keep trying to learn more about it.
Agreed. Sorry, gotta take in my good. Gotta take in my new guys. Still take Torvin though.
Makes sense. There's nothing here that would cause the readings I was seeing from orbit, but there are traces of chronotron particles. I've never known chronotrons to appear naturally without some sort of temporal manipulation.
He says chronoton particles, and then he says
I'm
chronotrons.
starting to come up with a theory, but I need some more data. I recommend we take some additional scans.
Agreed. There's something here, we just need to find it.
Exactly. But we need to be quick. Those patrols we encountered in orbit will be missed soon. I'm going to order the Chimera to try to avoid contact, but warn us if more ships arrive.
Agreed. Pick the areas for the scans, and let's get going.
These tall spires are charged with temporal energy. Curious. It's almost like it's in a state of temporal flux. I need to get some scans. There's something going on.
Well, you just
There are
scanned
more mineral deposits over there. There's a resonant frequency here that's not natural.
Uh-huh. And?
I'm reading another anomaly ahead.
Yep, I can see it.
These anomalies have a shape, like a warp field, but not quite the same. other place I've seen sensor readings like this was in the wormhole.
Captain, heralds have landed and are approaching your position. Fall back. We'll deal with the heralds already here.
There! Behind those rocks!
Yes, I see you now. You don't need to stand and wave your arms at me. I know where we're going.
Hurry! They'll be here any moment. This area looks defensible. Get ready.
Oh, we gotta talk to Nog first.
I have an idea. We need to use the device. I've been trying to activate it, and I've almost got it. Keep them busy. If I
Do what
can
you
get
must,
it
we'll
working-
protect you.
Here they come!
What the heck? Thought I switched my weapon. Sure, acting like the weapon I switched to. I'll use this one. This weapon's a lot stronger. Ouch. Medic! Dang. Anybody else to help me up? Nope. Nope. Exactly what happened last time. Exit. Thralls. Oh, these are. Jeez. Ow. Oh, I'm injured too. That's gonna suck. Oh my god. How's it that nobody else got injured, but I'm the only one that got injured, or gets injured? Let's take out the Defiler. That's what we gotta take out. That's the one that's killing us. Oh, come on. Move. That weapon sucks. I can't move when I'm firing it as easily as I can as any of my other weapons. Switch to my Chronoton weapon. Might do more damage.
Watch out! There's more of them!
Yes, I can see that. I need to recover first. That's not while I'm in battle.
Need more time to align these frequencies.
I like to jump. Jesus. You guys need to stay on your feet better. Concentrate on one enemy at a time. What the heck? Had a thrall follow us in here? Or no, I guess because I exited, he was already waiting for us. Change out. Let's see if this weapon works better. It's a little more effective, I think. Oh my god. That's what I get for playing it in advanced difficulty. Oh my god. Jesus, you guys suck. Would you stop switching weapons on me? It's not the weapon I had was shooting with. We're done yet? Can we finally move on? Or did he already disappear? Okay, there we go.
Almost there. Just one more connection and that should...
Where'd he go? So what is a fused construct like a thrall and a construct, or is it a thrall and a low-level defiler? Who knows? Captain
If
Og?
you'll forgive the pun, I managed to buy us some time.
Alright, where are we, Nog?
It's taken me some time to convince the Krenim to help us, but they finally agreed. Remember how I said the device could remove someone from the time stream? It did. That's where we are now, in the temporal bubbles. And how we perceive time in here is a little different than outside. That's why the Heralds can't see us. We're out of their timelines. Out of all timelines, in fact. While we're here, it's almost like we don't exist.
And not existing is an improvement?
No one's shooting at us. I think that's a good thing. The Krenim are... they're a little touchy. Almost being driven to extinction by the Vaadwaur has made them suspicious. But they're willing to talk to us if we help them stabilize the temporal energy. I suggest we help. I wouldn't want to be in here if the fields collapse.
Let's talk to the Krenim. Alright, sir.
I've had some time to observe you and Captain Null, and your actions make it clear that you are no friend of the Vaadwaur or the Heralds. This does not, however, assure me that you will be allies to my people. The Krenim have lost much. Our empire is gone, and our people have been killed or scattered. We are what remains, and I will do whatever I must to protect this system, even if it means leaving you to face the Heralds alone.
What can we do to prove ourselves?
You have already repaired some of our emitters that were damaged by the attack, but there is more yet to do. Should our temporal equipment fail, this location will be instantly overrun by Heralds. If that happens, none of us will survive.
How can we assist?
More of our emitters must be realigned, and there are other pieces of equipment my people are already working to repair. Assist my team, and then we will talk again.
Understood. Okay.
Your fight overloaded some of the power couplings we use to moderate the temporal flow. If we had a contained space like the technology was originally designed for, this wouldn't be a problem. Keep pushing the boundaries of what these flow modulators will do. I'm rerouting the power to take stress off the damaged couplings. But first, we need to get this capacitor aligned and ready for the transfer. A scientist named Anorax. He's still a mystery, even to us. We know he was a ship commander. Inventions in the late 22nd century. Or perhaps he saw temporal manipulation as a way to change our fortunes. We know he was working towards weaponizing his designs, and I can tell from what little I've seen that it is possible. But full access to his data is restricted, so I don't know the full capability of his work.
He sounds like a brilliant troubled man. Now what did you need help with? Okay. Yeah, Voyager runs into him, Anorax, in the Voyager series. He uses the thing that he's talking about to try to make his Imperium back to what it was before the Rilnar. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way he wanted it to, and Voyager basically had to destroy his ship to reset the timeline. Because he did more damage than good when he was doing all the corrections and stuff, or attempting to do what he thought was right. So yeah, that's interesting what that technology was capable of, but it sucks that it
Your fight
had more problems than it was
some of
worth.
the power couplings we used to moderate.
Now it's starting to look like something.
Alright, on to the next one.
The temporal compensators are out of alignment. They help keep us in a stable point in the timeline. If they fail completely, we could end up lost in time. Grab a hyperspanner. We need to get this fixed before the drift coalition moves out of the safe zone.
Can I ask you something? For an Imperium, the Krenim don't seem to have a lot of resources.
The Imperium was at its peak in the mid-20th century. At that time, it controlled more than 900 planets, and our territory spread across more than 5,000 parsecs. Then came the Rilnar and the Zol, and the Garanor, the Molossi, and the Hydron. Our wars chipped away at us, carving one planet after another away from the Imperium. There were only 27 planets left when the Bog War came. Now, almost everyone on those orbits is gone too.
I understand. Can we help? What can I do? Alignment may cause temporal synchronization matrix to destabilize. I can't remember.
We should realign the matrix.
Okay. Matrix, buffer, reconnect buffer.
Good. I'll put the next location on your tripod.
Alright, last one.
Hold this. No, hold it right next to the bracket. Or the spanner won't... There. Got it. Thanks. Something is putting too much stress on these components. I'm not sure what it is, but we don't have enough spare parts to keep rebuilding this transceiver. Grab a tricorder and run a level 3 diagnostic. Maybe there are some microfractures. If we can find and repair those, this should hold out until I can fabricate a new unit.
Can I ask you about this technology? Why are you having so many problems with it?
Anorax's original designs are for a temporal field that's big enough for a ship, sizable but finite. We've adapted the tech to cover much larger areas, but that makes the field more unstable, and we had to get everything operational before the Vaadwaur found us. So we cut some corners. A lot of corners. We're making updates and repairs as fast as we can, but we can't afford a failure. This tech is the only thing keeping us alive.
I understand.
Hold this.
Sure, I'll help
No,
you.
hold it right next to the bracket.
Alright, fix the temporal thingamajig. Begin repairs. Okay, scan for microfractures, make the epoxy, repair microfractures, close interface. Alright, now we go back down and talk to the leader. One officer always gets stuck for some reason.
You've shown you're willing to help. Now perhaps we can come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
How?
We have Amarax's plans, but not the... Interesting. The Heralds are opening a gateway.
What?
The repairs should be enough.
I beg mercy, Great One. It appears they used a cloaking device and escaped.
You are forgiven.
That's Tamara or Tibet. I'm not sure which one it is. That's Taket.
An interesting development.
And that's either Tamara or Tibet also.
Be resourceful. Already they have thwarted our plan to bring in the Solanae fleet. And yet they injured even you, Ticket. I advise caution. They are more dangerous than they appear. We shall end our worlds asunder. Still the last blood until it fills the oceans. It is time to strike. I understand you want vengeance, but we must not act in haste. We will continue with our plan. The whole must be as one. The whole must be as one. The attack on Iconia broke our unity. We were divided, diminished, weak. The others saved us from oblivion, but it took centuries to rebuild our bonds. We cannot risk more loss. The whole must be as one. The campaign will continue as planned.
Alright, Nog.
They couldn't see us? There were Iconians right in front of us and nothing. They had no idea we were here. We were completely safe.
You're right. This could be what we need. Alright.
The only protection left to my people is our ability to manipulate time. But it is something we must do with great care. Even the most innocuous of changes can ripple through reality in unexpected ways.
You're talking about advanced temporal theory.
My people and I have made Anarax's theories of temporal manipulation our lives' work. In at least one temporal variant, his ship made the Krenim Imperium the undisputed masters
but it
of
came
this
with a
region
cost.
of space. If only we could recreate that vessel.
What vessel?
Anarax designed a ship, a wondrous vessel that could manipulate the time streams and erase elements in an attempt to bring about a desired result. Our records show that he even attempted to use this vessel to restore the Krenim's fortunes, but he was defeated by an unknown alliance. Afterward, the Krenim Imperium declined, as perhaps was its fate all along. We were diminished, but content to let time progress as it would, until the Vatwa.
Yeah, when Anarax, that whole, it was Voyager mostly that took care of that problem, because he got to a point where he was deleted certain things that made his people worse than what his goal was. So yeah, as I said, it came with a price. And then they had to destroy the ship to reset everything. The Vaadwaur destroyed all the Krenim colonies in the area.
The first Krenim worlds to fall managed to warn the others. When the Vaadwaur came, we hid ourselves in the time stream.
So the other
it was the only way we
themselves.
survived. Before the Vaadwaur arrived, we were working on a relic. It was a replica of Anarax's time ship. With it, we could have gone back and eliminated the Vaadwaur threat before it even began.
Why haven't you done so already?
The Vaadwaur's assault on the Imperium took too much from us. Now we possess Anarax's work, but not the means to bring it to life. You have seen what our technology can do. We have the designs. You have the manpower and the materials. Perhaps your governments would be interested in mutual cooperation. Allow us a chance to undo what the Vaadwaur did, and we will give you something that will erase your enemies from time itself.
A generous offer, but it is one we would need to consider carefully. Do you want to risk all you have left on a chance for success? Well, if anybody remembered what happened during that time when Voyager stopped Anarax, it didn't. His whole thing did not go like they were hoping it would. It ended up doing worse damage than he was trying to fix, which we will discover later on.
There's more here than what you've seen.
You've hidden the entire planet?
Yes, we removed ourselves from the time stream to stay alive. With your help, we can change everything.
I thought they were on a
You
moon.
hid an entire planet, but you can't build this time ship on your own?
We have the plans. Our resources
Hey,
are
the
almost
USS Da
gone.
Vinci did it during the
We
Borg
have
War of
shipyards,
2081 or
workers, all the
2381.
materials you could need.
Precisely. We revealed ourselves to you as a gesture of good faith. What will you do in return?
We need to take this back to the Alliance.
The Iconians and the Heralds are gone. It's safe to resync with our time and contact our ship. But this is huge. A whole Krenim colony that survived the Vaadwaur? One that has temporal technology that even the Iconians can't counter? A weaponized time ship that can erase entire civilizations like they never existed? This could change the entire war. We could have a chance now.
Yeah, well, it's all good now until you actually implement it, and then it won't be so good no more.
Temporal mechanics is not a complication we need, but this weapon they are proposing sounds intriguing. You and Captain Nog were correct in thinking the Alliance would be interested in investigating such a thing. Personally, I approve of anything the Iconians might fear. Kapla!
Yeah, well, it's not as good as you think it's going to be. Alright, we are done with this episode. Alright, well that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know why the PC just doesn't want to record anymore. It might have been because it's something to do with my frames per second. It might have had something to do with it. But we'll see. Hopefully the next episode I'll be able to record, but we'll see. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Until next time.